Good girl. Wow, Molly. Straight on.
My name is Lucy Edwards, and 9 years ago, I lost my eyesight completely. Since then, I've been on a mission to use social media to show just because I'm blind doesn't mean I'm broken.
How does a blind girl play tennis? Does a blind girl organise her wardrobe? How does a blind girl ride a motorbike? I don't, my dad does. I'm gonna get off this now because it's scary.
When I first lost my sight, it felt like my world had shrunk forever. But now I'm embarking on a great big African adventure in Kenya. With the help of my cane and a guide, I'll tackle some challenging terrain.
And you were using my cane, weren't you?
It's the toughest thing I've ever done.
Come face to face with the effects of rhino poaching.
You know, he's meant to teach people a lesson. He's meant to be here to get people to understand that you shouldn't be poaching these beautiful animals.
And end up meters away from some very hungry lions.
Right, yeah. Here he is.
Are we going to hear a lion and a buffalo?
Yes. He wanted to hunt.
But the real highlight of my trip will be experiencing what's been called one of the great spectacles of the natural world, the Great Migration.
So this is the eighth wonder of the world.
Each year, tourists from around the globe flock to see over 1.5 million wildebeest, risk their lives, avoiding predators like lions and crocodiles, as they make their way from the Serengeti in Tanzania to the Masai Mara in Kenya in search of fresh grass. But how can someone like me experience a must-see spectacular like this? Well, I'm going to try and find the answer to
How does a blind girl go on safari?
This is my little makeup bag. I like to have things all in their set places, so I get everything on the bed first, and then I'm like, right, let me just, sort my life out.
I was 17 years old when I lost my eyesight, and since then I've had to discover a load of life hacks to make tasks like packing a suitcase a lot easier.
Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. So these are little packing cubes. Basically, I put bottoms in one, tops in the other. I'll zip it up, and I might even label like day 1 in Braille, and then I'll just pack it.
I live in the UK with my 2 guide dogs, Olga, who's now retired, and Miss Molly.
I want you two to come so badly, but I don't want you to be eaten by lions. You're going to be eaten if you come, so you've got to stay with Nanny. I've got to put you in the car now, my lovelies. It's like my left arm's being chopped off, girls. She ultimately allows me to experience the world in a way where I don't get overwhelmed because she's got it. You spin me right round. And it's not going to be like that in Kenya. It's going to be me and my cane. Not being able to take Molly, it does scare me.
So I've got a new passport, and it has Braille on it, says passport there. The flight from London to Nairobi takes just under 9 hours.
Can't articulate properly. I'm like, are we gonna be okay?
Bye now. Bye. Bye now.
Oh, it's somewhere here. It says 0.3 away, Frederick.
Yeah, it is.
No, thank you.
Nairobi.
Kenya's capital has a population of around 4.5 million people and is the country's largest city. It's my first ever morning here in Africa, and I'm in a completely new environment without the help of my guide dog, Miss Molly. Nairobi is a place where many safaris begin.
Going from
But as I'm only staying here for a couple of days, I'm going to try and explore a bit, and my first challenge is to cross this busy road.
That's up so close. Okay. Right. Still hear it all coming. Yeah, I'm crossing. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's lovely of you. This is the middle section. Nairobi is very overwhelming. 0 out of 10 accessibility when crossing the road. Actually, possibly 1 out of 10 because of the lovely people. Like broken pavement. A guy actually grabbed my cane, but I didn't know what was happening. And that to me kind of puts me in a panic mode because I'm like, how can I control this situation? What am I going to do? I really wanted Miss Molly because she just tells me with her little face, she like tilts it to the left or right where shop doors are and things. So relying on my cane, it's like there's just so much stuff in the way. It feels like I'm in a festival actually with all the crowd noises.
A matatu is a party on wheels and a very popular form of public transport here. Each one is decorated with images of famous TV shows, rappers and sports teams, which is great unless you're visually impaired.
Hello there.
Hi.
Can I get on the bus?
Yeah, you can get on the bus.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Let me help you.
Thank you so much.
Slowly. Yeah. Right foot up. Yes, slowly. Staircase.
This is really not like the 110 to Birmingham that I used to get to school. I can't hear anything other than the music. How am I meant to know where I am? Don't know.
Finally, I've come across a market, but not just any market, a Maasai market.
You can feel. These are people. These are the sailors. Maasai market means that the things that we, as the Kenyans, we have to maintain our traditional the culture and our traditional arts.
The Maasai are a tribe in Kenya whose homeland is the Masai Mara, a savanna wilderness in southwestern Kenya, and the scene of the Great Migration that I'll be heading to when I leave Nairobi.
This is the wild beast. This one is the wild beast.
So what does he look like?
These are the legs. Yeah.
Where about here?
Here is the ears.
Oh, that's the ears?
Yeah, the ears. So
Oh, they've got
when
weird ears. I didn't know they felt like that.
these are they are these ones. Yeah.
How much is he? Like how?
500.
Could you do me for 400?
I can do for you.
The market was great fun, and I felt like I really got to experience Nairobi, but beneath the smiles, I must admit, I'm completely overwhelmed and really missing my guide dog, who helps me to make sense of the world. Back in the hotel room, and it's currently 10:26 p.m. in Nairobi, and it's been such a full-on day, full of so many emotions. I am so excited for what's in store, but I cannot believe this is only day one. I'm one of the 340,000 people in the UK who's registered blind or partially sighted. But visual impairment is on a spectrum, and everyone is different. And if you're wondering what I can see, it's pretty much this, wherever I am in the world. When I first went blind, the world became a scary place, and I never dreamed that one day I'd be going on a safari in Africa. I've come a long way since those early days, but there's no doubt I'm going to need some help. So I'm heading to the Nairobi National Museum to meet William, who says he will be the perfect guide to take me to the Masai Mara.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, hello.
How are you?
William. Lovely to meet you. I'm Lucy.
I'm William. Pleasure to meet you.
I know that this is a little bit forward, as we've just met, but I wondered if you could audio describe yourself just so I can build a picture of you in my mind.
So, I am 5'9".
Okay, yeah, I can hear where your voice,
Yes, I'm 5'9". I like short hair. You can touch my hair. I love short hair.
Okay. Lovely.
I don't have any beard.
Oh, okay, and what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a green sweater, fluffy sweater,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm wearing a khaki shorts. Yes, I'll be your eyes for today, and I have a small surprise for you.
You do?
I do.
Oh, okay. That sounds really cool.
My big surprise is getting to meet some of the stars of the savannah. The Great Hall of Mammals is a collection of taxidermy animals which have been in the museum for years. But not every visitor gets to get up this close and personal.
So, a zebra has one color and the other color on the top. The whole of the mouth is black.
Okay.
So we say a zebra is black and white on the top.
I think touching taxidermy animals initially was like, what? Do the teeth look like traditional human teeth?
Like human teeth, but much bigger than human teeth, 2 times bigger.
They're a bit, I don't know, how are they going to smell? How am I going to feel when I'm touching these dead animals? Let's put it bluntly.
Yes, I want you to touch the eyebrows.
I was like, no, Lucy, just experience it completely and wholly. This is one of your main senses now, touch.
And how you know an elephant is right-handed or left-handed is by the tusk. So this elephant is right-handed.
It's right-handed.
Is right-handed. The shorter the tusk, that's the side that it uses most of the time. And another thing, when he wants to warn you, you'll see him flapping 1, 2, 3. Another thing about the giraffe, it has the biggest heart. The heart of a giraffe is 14 to 15 kilos, so that it can pump the blood up there.
For me, I last saw 9 years ago. So when I think of visual memories or anything that I used to be able to see, it's like someone has taken a picture and put that picture in a drawer and locked it away for 9 years. So that's what today was about. It was reimagining things that I used to be able to see and now can't.
The next day, it was time to leave Nairobi and begin my journey to the Masai Mara, with Will as my guide. After a couple of hours on the road, it was time for a spot of lunch and a chance to use another of my senses that I've come to rely on more since going blind, and that's taste.
Oh my god, it feels spiky like a pine cone. What colour is it?
It's green.
Oh yeah, it smells
yellow.
It smells like a green apple. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh wow.
The thorn melon was like nothing I've ever tasted before. It was crossed between a banana and a melon. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Because I can't see the world around me, I need to be able to taste it, and how I digest a culture is through their delicacies.
All vegeta.
Leaving the city far behind, we reach Ol Pejeta, a 90,000-acre conservancy located on the equator in central Kenya and home to some of the big five, including lions. This is where I'm hoping to have a first encounter with the animals that have made Kenya a top safari destination. The smell is different here, as are the sounds. I'm told 60 to 70 lions called Olpejeta home, but with many endangered species also living here, it's important to keep a track on the lions and check they aren't preying on any of the rare animals.
We have managed to put a collar on one of the lionesses' neck, and once we're able to track and find that one lioness, we'll be able to see the other members. So this is a sample collar.
Can I have a feel?
Yeah, you can have a feel. Yeah. It's not that heavy. You know, the lions are strong because we have the GPS tracking machine. And then I'm going to put it on so as you can hear the sound which comes from it. Once the machine communicates with the collar, this sound will change to a kind of a heartbeat.
An elephant. So these two are young males. They're very close. I want you to listen to them because they're eating grass just close to me. So
That's so beautiful.
yes.
It's making me cry. I feel really emotional. I don't know. I haven't been able to watch documentaries in years about nature, and they used to be my favourite. So it's really sweet. Thank you so much, Will. It's really lovely that I can hear them in real life. I didn't know it would make me this emotional.
Okay. It's good you can hear them.
Yeah.
It's a good moment for me.
Yeah.
I really feel it inside of my heart.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing it with me, because it means the world to me that you're talking to me about all of this amazing culture around you. Because it's just so special that because I can't see it, I can hear them. So yeah, thank you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So I hope we'll see more.
Yeah, hopefully.
And I want you to listen and smell the environment.
Yeah.
And I'll try my level best to teach you whatever I have inside my heart and whatever I know. I will try my level best to do that. I will.
Safari is said to be a game of chance, and you aren't always going to be lucky and find what you set out to seek. But when it feels like all hope is lost,
No. Faint. Louder. So they're in between this direction.
I know that the lions won't get me, but do they come close to the car? Can you hear them? There's so many things running through my head at the minute.
when the signal is strong enough, Samuel is allowed to take his vehicle off-road.
They are
Do
there.
you? You see them? Oh, I can hear her a little bit. I guess she is breathing quite heavily, isn't she?
So we have two female lions. We have one which is called Lucy. So this is Lucy.
Behind me.
Yeah, behind you.
How far away?
Is very, very close. And Vanessa is just on the branches sleeping. So they're two sisters. And there's a cub. Lucy's cub is just right in front of you, just about 6 meters just from you. Lions are like cats. Mm-hmm. Daytime, they are sleeping. Yes. They hunt early in the morning or at night.
Does she look like the Lion King? She would come out the Lion King, because that's the last memory of lions I have.
Yes, yes, she looks like the Lion King. Yes, she does. And the cub that we see there looks like exactly like the cub which was in Lion King.
Oh.
Exactly.
I don't really look at photos like everybody else, and I don't remember things through looking at a photo. I would remember the sound of that bird and remember the time I spent here. I'm going to take an audio recording tonight.
Sound is an important sense for me, but sight no longer is. So when night falls around here and darkness descends, I'm no longer at so much of a disadvantage as the bush really comes to life.
Okay, lovely.
Talk about what you're going to see while we're in the car.
I prefer night safaris because I feel like all the animals are at my level. And I feel quite equal with my environment at night time.
There he is.
Oh, you can hear a lion. I love that.
Yes. He wanted to hunt. Where? No, it's a car. See the lion chasing them? You see?
Are they running away?
Yeah, from the lion.
He's chasing them. Two lions.
Let's drive closer. Let's drive closer
Let's
to
go,
them.
let's go, let's go.
They have already killed a young buffalo.
No way.
It's on your left.
Oh, what are they doing now? And it was, you heard the rip.
Smell,
Yeah, I
it's
can
so disgusting.
the smell. It was like they were chewing something really soft.
That smell can attract other scavengers like the hyenas.
The sounds and smell of a bush kill are like nothing I've ever experienced before. Things have just turned wild.
I can't believe I've just heard what I've just heard.